Today we are here celebrating ConFunkShun. So many decades of history, so many decades of culture and contributions, not just to the world, but more specifically to the city of Vallejo.
So we want to welcome everybody celebrating what Vallejo stands for, and ConFunkShun is a big part of what Vallejo stands for and the pride that we have in Vallejo. And we are here to celebrate the fact of ConFunkShun receiving a street naming. We are so proud of him.
As those of us that are privileged enough to live here in Vallejo know, we have so much rich history, particularly in music and the arts and culture, and ConFunkShun is such a legend in this space. They've influenced so many artists that have come after them.
Celebrating legacy, resilience, and culture in the diversity of Vallejo by honoring and celebrating ConFunkShun. And what this means to us is Vallejo often produces the gems and culture, not only for the Bay Area, but for the nation. And this is an opportunity just to shine that bright light on what's happening in Vallejo today. So thank you all so much for coming. We truly appreciate you being here on this Saturday morning for ConFunkShun. Woo, and what better way to start this event than where it all started, which was Vallejo High School. And today, this morning, we have, kicking this off, Vallejo High School Band playing Fun by ConFunkShun.
1, 2, 8, and.
And welcome, led by the conductor of funk, to the stage, ConFunkShun original members, Michael Cooper, Felton Pilots, Carl Fuller, led by the conductor of funk, Izzy. Now. So, I want to officially introduce you to our MC for today. You may know him as the retired principal, but we at ConFunkShun Land know him as the conductor of funk. And he is here to conduct our program today, so please welcome the conductor of funk, Clarence Isidore, or as we know, Izzy.
Mic ticks. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a shout out to Vallejo High School for representing today. Thank you so much, kids, for coming out, and their director. This is huge for ConFunkShun. We will give a shout out to Hoga High School too. So, as we start the show, excuse me, may I have your attention? I will be your conductor of funk. The train is approaching. The train is approaching, not just any train, but the love train. It's carrying a large cargo of folk. But one thing you must know about this love train, you don't read, don't kick it to ride. Let's get the show started. First of all, again, I'd like to thank the City of Vallejo and our mayor for just huge activity and just honorable mention. We are so blessed and humble, and ConFunkShun gets a huge shout out. Thank you, Vallejo, for bringing us back home. So, at this time, we will get the party started, and we will start with our guest speaker, our first guest speaker, our one and only Bear Andrea Source.
Good morning, everyone. I don't know how I'm supposed to follow that energy, but I do want to officially welcome everyone here on behalf of the City of Vallejo. We are so excited today to honor our neighbors and friends and legends, ConFunkShun, with the key to the City of Vallejo and an honorary street renaming. And I don't think I have to tell anybody out here what this group has meant to this city. Vallejo has such a rich history of arts and culture, and that this group has not only brought so much joy to our community through their music, but influenced future generations of artists and influenced people outside of their music, such as through Vallejo High School. I think the energy we felt when we approved this at our city council meeting and a couple of these gentlemen came out, you could tell that they could feel the impact that they had. And I can say, having now met them, that it is absolutely impossible to be around the members of ConFunkShun or hear their music and not feel that energy and not start tapping your foot or feel a little bit better about your day. So I want to thank you all. We'll have some more things for you a little bit later, but I want to thank you all for all the joy you have brought to our city and everything you have done for us. And we are so excited to honor you today. So thank you.
And now also, my favorite parents, but also the Honorary Vallejo High School parent, Councilwoman Helen Marie Gordon.
Good morning, everyone. Can we say out loud, welcome to our wonderful group here that's honoring us. We want to say that I am so privileged to stand before you as a parent of wonderful principal. I thank him for everything. I am not surprised that he's not involved in this. When you come into his office, you have to move because he's playing something wonderful, and now I see why. I want to say thank you for being here. I want to say as a parent, we often look for quality in individuals, right? And when we have original, authentic music such as ConFunkShun has provided for us throughout the year, I mean, I didn't need Starbucks. I came in here dancing. I barely could move out of the car. As soon as I heard that music, I just had to move. And I just want to say thank you so much for this opportunity to our mayor, to our wonderful assemblywoman, our board of supervisor. I want to say thank you for allowing this opportunity for us to have this here because they truly deserve it. And thank you for their patience while they wait for us to do this. What a best time though, right? So I am honored to be here. I won't stand before you long. I am a mother who truly appreciate music. And I give this day to my father, Charles Eaton, who have played music from ConFunkShun throughout our whole entire life. I'm from the bottom in the valley, Sacramento, so you know it wasn't that far from you. But I'm going to say thank you so much for this opportunity. As much as I want to say more words, I'm just so moved to see you all come out on this day. Rain or shine, we still show up. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, Miss Gordon. And now coming to the stage, Assemblywoman Lori Wilson with our resolution and presentation.
How y'all doing out there? Oh, wait a minute. Do we need to drop a beat real quick? Cause it didn't sound like y'all was doing that great. Okay. Now let's try that again. How y'all doing out there? That's right. You see what your music does? I am not native to Solano County. I come from the Central Valley by way of Fresno, California. I was born in '76, but I grew up with ConFunkShun because that's what my parents played. So imagine my surprise when my husband gets transferred to Travis Air Force Base, and all of a sudden ConFunkShun is playing locally, and it's like, what is that? How are they? Because I grew up with them thinking they're big superstars, and they are, but they were playing locally, and I was like, oh my goodness, this is my parents' music, and then of course it was my music. So my kids grew up with ConFunkShun, and then they now knew because they weren't born in Fresno, they were born here in Northern California, and so they are a part of the rich tapestry of legacy that you have not only in Solano County but across the globe, and including in Central Valley as Fresno. And so I grew up on this music, my kids have grown up on this music, and it is the kind that makes you move. You can't sit still. As Councilmember Gordon said, when you hear the music, no matter what's going on in your mind and your body, it makes you feel good, it makes you want to move, it makes you want to enjoy life. Even though we know as a Black community the trials and tribulations that we have gone through, we have expressed it through music and joy, and you can't take our joy, and the music from ConFunkShun speaks of that joy. So I am extremely proud to deliver a resolution. I'm going to have the mayor grab it for me real quick. You want to hold it? Thank you. If you can hold it up, and then we're going to present it. And I'm going to just say, I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I'm going to read just a bit of it. Whereas the group ConFunkShun has provided more than 5 decades of musical excellence, cultural enrichment, and top-flight entertainment to countless Californians and people around the world, bringing immense hometown pride to the residents of the city of Vallejo, for which the group's members are deserving of special recognition and the highest commendation. Be it resolved by Assembly Member Lori D. Wilson and Senator Christopher Cabaldon that they honor and celebrate ConFunkShun for its more than 50 years of musical excellence, cultural leadership, dedication to the Vallejo community, recognize the group's enduring legacy, unique artistry, and indelible mark on the history of music, and express their sincere gratitude for the joy, inspiration, and sense of pride this group has provided to the city of Vallejo and people around the world, including this little girl from Fresno, California. It is dated the 6th day of September 2025. It is now in the history books of the state of California, and I'd like to present this to the group ConFunkShun.
BJ, keep the music going. I gotta be like Assemblywoman Wilson. Throw your hands in the air. And wave like you just don't care. If you're in the house, stay Ogie. All right, DJ. All right. Again, I want to say thank you to Assemblywoman Lori Wilson for this presentation, and we are so proud. Also now, coming to the stage, retired educator and one of the first principals of Vallejo High School. However, you went to Hogan. Joe Jones. The groupie section. It's so good to be here. It's so good to see all of you today here to celebrate legends, ConFunkShun. You got to indulge me for just a minute. I have, this is special. This is really special to me. Been hanging around Vallejo since 1951. And I know these gentlemen. I know them very, very well. We started at Flosden Elementary School, which is now, Flosden Elementary School. And we were in music class together. We were in band, beginning band. Bet you didn't know that Michael Cooper's first instrument he ever played was clarinet. That was his first instrument. He went from there to drums, string guitar, electric guitar, vocals. Very six. Carl Fuller. met up with him when we got to Solano Juniors, playing the trumpet. Been playing it all through high school and even to this day. Never gave it up. Danny Thomas is now with us today, but he is in Africa. I talked to him yesterday, as a matter of fact. Danny is my cousin. Danny used to walk around Vallejo High School with a briefcase. Yeah. And he considered himself the business manager of the band. And he took care of all the business, and he thought that was a very important job, and so did we. Paul Harrell, my next door neighbor in Floyd Terrace on Flosden Street. I'll never forget Paul. He would come out and we'd be playing out there, playing marbles and all those things on our knees. And he was a little smaller than us, and he was younger, a little younger, but he fit right in. But he could play that saxophone and the flute. I'm telling you all of this because it's important to remember Harold Burgitties. This is Project Soul. This is Project Soul. You don't understand what I'm saying. Project Soul was an idea. And the architect of that idea is sitting right here. That's Michael. Michael used to be so adamant about getting something started. But it is a recipe around Vallejo, has always been a recipe around Vallejo, to be involved in music. And I want to applaud our school system back in those days for giving us, all of us, opportunities in music. We didn't just have beginning band. We had band, we had beginning band, we had senior band, we had orchestra, we had jazz band. We had all kinds of opportunities for music to be fermented in this city. And I'd like to thank the Vallejo City High School District for producing these gentlemen. Now, I didn't mention Felson yet because he is not just a music and a trombone player. And as a matter of fact, I always had a little bit of thing about him because, I played the trombone too. But he's better. It was always better. And then joined the group and became a vocalist and songwriter and did all of that stuff. When I say this, I mean it with all my heart. There are certain ones of us in this audience because I know we are ConFunkShun junkies. We go to a concert. Y'all stand up for a minute. Y'all stand, because everywhere I go to see ConFunkShun, they are there. And Mike tells them, get up off your feet, start dancing, and everybody starts. It's just a joy to be here today to share with all of you this proud moment for our city. And then Michael and the whole group, we're just so thankful that you have come back and you are getting what's due you after all of these years. You're gonna have a street named after you. That's so wonderful. And so I'll leave that with you, and then look forward to seeing you at the concert, which will be later on this afternoon. Thank you. Thank you, Joe Jones, for those kind words. Again, giving a shout out. What a remarkable educator and leader. And I just want to say thank you on the bottom of my heart, Joe Jones, for inspiring me for all these many years. Thank you again. One more time for Brother Joe Jones. Now coming to the stage, County Supervisor Cassandra James for a proclamation.
Good morning, beautiful people. All right, we still hype, so we don't have to play a song right now. But this morning took me back many, many years as my mama would blast the radio on the Saturday morning. And you knew what time that meant. It was time to get up and clean up. There we go. And not just a surface clean, it was a deep clean where the tub had to be marinated with convicts. But this is such a funky, fabulous day. It's been hot all week, and only ConFunkShun can cool the day down at the end of the week. And we're gathered here to make music history, not on vinyl this time, but in street signs. And today we are officially naming this street in honor of a legendary soul-filled, funk-powered, as you see in my jacket, band, ConFunkShun.
Yes, yes.
Now, before we cut any ribbons and get to seeing their street signs, just want to take a second to appreciate what the group has meant, not only to just music, but to the culture. When ConFunkShun hit the scene, they just didn't bring hits, they brought heart, they brought harmony, and a whole lot of heat. Their grooves made you move, their ballads made you feel, and their hooks, let's be real, baby, I'm hooked. It's still stuck in our heads decades later, and this is not just a song, it's a whole mood. And let's talk about the love, because ConFunkShun didn't just play music, they built community. They brought people together one beat at a time, so it's only fitting that today feels like we're hopping on the love train, celebrating unity, soul, and kind rhythm that crosses generations. And on the behalf of District 1, Solano County, I want to present this proclamation recognizing the excellence and culture legacy that ConFunkShun has brought to our city and to our county. And this shows that Solano County and Vallejo produces gems. So, and I'm just going to read one stanza here, whereas their artistry, longevity, and continued cultural impact stand as a testament to Vallejo's legacy as the birthplace of world-class talent and a beacon of creativity. And I am so proud that when I was getting dressed today, I blast your song for my sons who were born and raised, born and being raised here in Vallejo, the Crest specifically. Yes. So where your songs will go on to the next generation. And thank you so much. I don't want to present it to you.
Oh, you have me there, waving like you just out there, waiting for you to love you. Somebody say, oh yeah.
Hi, DJ. Oh. Say that about fine. First of all, again, I want to say thank you so very much, Countess Pueblo Cassandra James, for your proclamation. And this means so much to ConFunkShun in the city of Vallejo. We are still humble and honored, and again, Lord, thank you. And now coming to the stage from the Solano County Fair Board, our one and only, another former parent of mine of Vallejo High, Miss Deborah Dixon.
Thank you. Hey, Vallejo, what's up? What's up? Feel like you just don't care. All right. I just want you all to know how proud I am to be here today. Michael, Coral, Belter, you know how much I loved your moms. Your moms. Second Baptist Church, okay? We go back a long way. Roy Lee Cooper, okay, all right. Tony, okay, I see you over there, girl. I see you over there. So I just wanted to take this opportunity to thank the city of Vallejo for this honor for ConFunkShun. A legend is just not a word that is big enough for ConFunkShun. What they've done and how long they have done it is just it's mind-blowing. It's just mind-boggling. And we are just absolutely so proud to say Vallejo. Not the Bay Area, but we say Vallejo. So I want to thank you all again for coming out. I appreciate you and have a wonderful, wonderful day. You'll see some of you later on today. Thank you.
All right, now that everybody's got some energy, we're so excited now to present our recognition on behalf of the city. So one of the things that has come out in everyone that has spoken is not just the influence that the gentlemen have had on folks in Vallejo, but that they've really never forgotten where they came from. They've centered Vallejo, and I think that's something we see throughout all the ambassadors that have come out of this city, and there are no ambassadors greater than our ambassadors from ConFunkShun. So as we saw our proclamations from the state and the county, we do have a proclamation from the city of Vallejo. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but it does say, whereas ConFunkShun, originally formed in Vallejo, California, emerged as one of the most influential R&B and funk groups in American music history, entertaining fans worldwide for 50 years, and have never forgot where they came from. Now, therefore, I, Andrea Source, Mayor of the City of Vallejo, and the Vallejo City Council, of which we have several members here, do hereby proclaim September 6, 2025 as ConFunkShun Day in the City of Vallejo in recognition of their extraordinary contributions to music, culture, and community, commemorating their historic return to their hometown roots. Happy ConFunkShun Day, everyone. We have copies, please. We have copies of this for everyone, but I won't give them out right now because we've got more exciting things to keep. The fan club, we did not anticipate the fan club, but we can work on that. So the other thing that we're able to do, one of the greatest honors that a city can bestow on its wonderful ambassadors, is a key to the city. And in addition to a proclamation for each of the original members of ConFunkShun, we are proud to present keys to the city, which are behind me somewhere. They're right here. They look like this. It says, Key to the City of Vallejo, presented to Vallejo music icons ConFunkShun for lifetime achievement in the area of arts and culture. And I'm going to invite folks to accept these on behalf of some of our original members who aren't here. On behalf of Danny Thomas and Paul Harrell, Jennifer Pilate, make sure I say everybody's names right. Jennifer Pilate will accept their awards. All right, accepting the award on behalf of Louis McCall is his sister, Maria McCall. Great. And accepting the award on behalf of Cedric Martin is his brother, Bernard Martin. And we have here 3 remaining original members who still tour today. I have a key to present to Mr. Carf Fuller. And next we have Mr. Felton Pilot. And last but not least, we have the key to the City of Vallejo for Mr. Michael Cooper.
Thank you all for all your support. Continue to have a blessed and safe life. We love you, and God bless you.
I want to thank our friends and thank you, Vallejo, for lifting ConFunkShun up and believing in us. May this street be a reminder that dreams born here can reach far and wide and always bring you back home. Appreciate you guys so much. Thank you.
Guys, thank you so much for coming out and supporting your boys. We will be your boys till ain't no boys no more. Give it up one time and for yourselves. Love you.